What's up, guys? Yes, McGann here. Today I'm playing Habwa in the Soul Lane, once again in the Soul Lane A through Z series, or should I say Hebrew. I usually use the Australian Hebrew skin, but the Sydney Shredder one, I'm really liking the normal Hebrew. I think I might like it more than the Australian one, just because of the voice. Like, how can you beat that voice? I mean, he's got to have one of the best voice packs in the game. But anyway, looks like we're going to be against a Guan Yu, so I'm just going to go Vampiric Shroud. And we will actually go into the Dynasty Plate Helm, because that's an item that I think is really good for mages in the Soul Lane and mid lane who tend to be a bit unsafe and need to stay alive, because it does give you magical protections, or not magical, physical protections, magical power, as well as penetration. So it's a really, really good item, and I think it will benefit me greatly in this lane. Looks like we're going to be with Odin in the jungle, and it's actually going to be a Mercury support, so we'll see how that goes. So we're going to be starting at the back camps here. I think we should do okay in this lane against Guan Yu. If you notice, I didn't get a relic first. The reason I didn't get one was because I want to see if I can get away with not getting teleport. So I'm going to get my relic next back, depending on how this laning phase goes. So hopefully it goes well for us, and we don't have to pick up teleport, because I'd much rather have an early purification on Habwa. Although teleport is really good for, of course, the early rotation to the Gold Fury. Also, if you guys noticed, I am playing with unrestricted camera, because for some reason, all this time I've been using restricted camera, because I think I tried to switch once, but it was really hard, and I was just like, okay, well, I'll just stick with restricted. But I think unrestricted is probably the way to go, so I'm going to be running that here. Oh yeah, of course he's immune to knockups when in that ability. Actually, hold on, can I don't think I can beat him here. He did take a lot of damage though, which is good. Oh, actually no, he didn't kill the last archer. I thought he did. Okay. He does have his heal second though, which we do have to deal with. Pretty sure he just did that because he took a lot of damage. However, he doesn't have his dash like I said, so this could be a kill for us. We'll see. I'm gonna need one more jeez, just out of range, which is too bad. We did push him back, which is good though. Okay, he's gonna try and avoid our poke, it looks like now. And played a bit smarter. So far the lane phase is going well for us. We do need to be careful of a gank that could be pretty dangerous for us.
Okay.
The level in my 2 here.
Enemy missing middle.
And let's see. I might go for his boar here. We're gonna have to see though. Actually, no, we're gonna wait one more wave before we want to try and take that, because I want to make sure I can get closer to level 5, where we will be a lot safer just wandering into their jungle. Although I do have vision on their jungler, so we're going to be level 5 now. Actually, I do not have vision on their jungler now. We'll clear that out. We'll go back to lane. Actually, let's see if he went for our board here. You know what? It probably doesn't matter, because... Okay, yeah, he did. That would have been really weird if he did, because he would have forced himself back a little bit. Okay. It would have been late to the wave if he would have done that.
Be careful, right?
Okay, we took a lot of damage there. He took a lot as well. But of course he does have the... Oh! Actually went for the ultimate there and then instantly canceled. Wasn't expecting that, but... If he does get a bit too close, we could go for the ultimate on him and end up killing him. And we are going to be able to get the first blood on him in the lane, which is really, really good. I'm guess he thought he could have dodged my ultimate, but I just waited until he used his 3, so he would have to cancel out of that in order to dodge, and he didn't react quick enough, and I managed to get the kill on him. So yeah, we're actually not going to go for teleport here. I'm going to go for... Actually, we're against Guan. You know what? Yeah, never mind. With their team, we could actually get away with the teleport, I think. Oh, he actually teleported, so I'm going to teleport as well. So I can get to the lane quick enough. But yeah, I just realized their team... I think I can get away with not getting teleport. I mean, not getting purification, getting teleport. So we're going to try this out, and then probably go into just our boots next. And then I think I'll go Breastplate of Valor as well this game. We're just going to take out our mana buff here. I believe he did the same. Alright. We'll clear this out. And we'll go back to the left side. Let's see what Guan has right now. He's still going into his boots, which is good for us. He does not have any protections except for his base ones against us, which is pretty huge since we're going to be doing a lot of poke here. He does have the sustain though, so that's going to be problematic. As I said earlier, probably going to be leveling that second after his 3. Just going to basic attack these down. Wow, look at the amount of clear we did to him right there. Pretty crazy. That sustain's not going to be nearly enough to really deal with our poke. Alright. Could go stacking item this game as well. Might go Obsidian Shard into a stacking item. We'll see. Just depends on what I'm feeling whenever that time comes. Looks like he's just going to try and go back to base. Or no, he's not at the moment. He's probably going to wait another wave, I guess.
Retreat.
Looks like their jungler is missing from the right side during this gank, so we may need to be careful. There's their mid laner. See, I'll actually put another level in my ultimate instead of my... Or my 1 instead of my ultimate. Okay, it looks like he did rotate around over there. Oh, I'm going to miss the 3, unfortunately. I'm not going to be able to hit him with the 1 either. Playing really dangerously there is the Guan Yu. I actually may have been able to kill him if I would have dove with my ultimate. It looks like they're going for the... Possibly going for the Gold Fury. Actually, with Ho Yi there, I don't think they're going to be going for the Gold Fury. I think he might be trying just to bait me here. Trying to get my ultimate out. Just going to play this safe. I do believe Merc went to the left side, so I am going to back off a bit. So I don't get ganked. Yeah, there they are. So we're just going to back off. Saw the rotation most likely coming, so I'm going to be able to take this one safely, and I'm going to go back to base. I'm pretty sure Guan's just going to go back to base here. Looks like he's going to teleport as well. I'm going to use my money to buy Shoes of the Magi, pick up a ward and some health pots, and I will be teleporting to lane now. And we're going to go into the Breastplate of Valor. Give us a bit of protections, as well as, of course, some mana and some CDR, which would be very nice.
No killing spree. Enemies missing what?
I'm pretty sure Guan just went for his mana buff here. Yeah, oh. Thought Anubis might have wanted to take some of this mana buff XP and go for the 3 over the wall. Okay, that is an Odin ultimate. Okay, it looks like he's going to be able to get out and save Anubis in the process, which is really good. I'm not quite sure if Guan is going to stay in the lane or he's going to go back to the left. I'm going to make my rotation back over there. Let's see what he decides to do. Okay, it looks like he did rotate back to the left side. So we will be here as well. He might have stopped at his boar, though. I'm actually going to go do mine really quick. I do have a sentry ward. I think I'm going to put it... Let's see... Should put it right here. Just in case the Soul and the Mercury decide to rotate around once again. Alright, looks like they're going to be missing in the middle lane. They are getting a gank on the right side from the Odin. Actually, Guan, is he going to go back to base? Like he's gonna stop for now. I'll let him miss a little bit of XP here. And gold. Alright, let's see if he decides to do. He looks like he's just gonna sit here. We did kill their hunter. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what this Guan Yu's doing. He's just kind of chilling.
Retreat right lane.
Okay, now he's gonna move up a little bit. Might be able to kill this Guan Yu. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get him once again. He got kind of tired of just me taking the XP away from him, so he's just gonna get aggressive right there, and I'm going to be able to take him out because he wasn't the healthiest person at the moment. So that was a really interesting play from him. Really surprised he went for that, but it is going to end up in a kill for us, which is very nice. As we're going to be 2-0-0 right now with 2 kills on our enemy, and we probably can take out the tower as well. I'm going to just do that really quick. Actually, I'm getting rotated on right now. So unfortunately, back off. The ultimate is down, so we do need to hurry up to make sure we don't get caught. Oh, actually, Sylvanas was coming around, and we still got the tower, which is very, very good. I don't know if the Mercury is still going to rotate over here or not. No, it looks like he's going to stay in the mid. But we did get a rotation from the Sylvanas there, so my team may be able to do something with that. Mercury just got another kill as well. He's 2-0-1 as the support Mercury. Not doing bad at all. I mean, he is going a damage build, which, I mean, I guess with most support Mercuries you're going to end up doing, but still seems to be working out pretty well for him. Oh, jeez. Odin all by himself. Completely surrounded. No, he's going to be taken out. Good stun from the Hou Yi there. I wonder if I can stop this Gold Fury if they decide to go for it. Could be in some trouble here, unfortunately. I'm just gonna go for the ultimate. And actually a lot of damage on the Guan Yu there. I want to be really careful though, because... Oh wait, I didn't even see Anubis right there, but that is going to be a catch-up from the Anubis.
On my way.
Oh, he's going to be able to get out of my knock-up right there, which is too bad. Good play from the Hou Yi. He's going to be able to get out. We ended up getting nothing there, unfortunately. But we ended up getting out with our lives, so that's very important and very fortunate for us. So we're going to take out those Harpies, and I'm going to go for my mana buff. And then, let's see, I want to go back to base, but I also want to pick up my Breastplate of Valor, so I think I'm just going to wait until I have enough for that item. We're going to go for the Boar, and possibly this back camp. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go to the lane. I'm just going to go for the back camp here.
Retreat from the jungle.
See if Odin wants to come over here. Actually, no, looks like he's going to stay in the mid. And actually, no, he's going to rotate to the right side because he did see the Mercury. I'm just going to go back to base now. And pick up my Breastplate of Valor. I do have the teleport as well, so I can teleport to the middle lane if they do need me. Actually, Guan is going to show his face on the left side. And actually, we could end up getting this Gold Fury if my team wants to. Looks like they're not going to go for it, though. We do have the Anubis, so we could take it out fairly quickly. Anubis also went for the Dynasty Plate Helm. Like I said, an item that I think is extremely strong right now for the immobile mages. It looks like Soul could be in some trouble. Oh, Mercury went in very aggressively. I'm gonna teleport in. Looks like we're going to get a kill. The Odin was taken out, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna ult this Sylvanas, I think. Oh, jeez, I didn't get him. He's so low, unfortunately. Just not enough damage. Oh, Mercury's going on him. Oh, Sanctuary. This guy seems to have everything right now at his disposal. Actually going to go on the Mercury. Is my Hou Yi. I don't know if we can catch him out, though. He's actually going to jump into the air as soon as he saw my one possibly coming out to hit him. He's just going to use his 3 to get out right there. Ooh, Anubis got pulled.
Retreat, middle lane.
Make sure he can get out safely. Their Mercury's going to go for the ultimate as well, yeah. Ooh! Really good play from their Mercury there.
Attack!
I can hear him, but he's all the way at the back camp, so it'd just be a bit too dangerous, unfortunately. To walk all the way over there. I probably could get the kill, but I would probably be collapsed on by the mid lane as well. But yeah, really unfortunate fight for us, as they were so low, but we just couldn't get any kills, which is too bad. I also wasted a teleport there. So I'm gonna have to wait a little longer before I can really hard farm and rotate with my teleport. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on the map and make sure that I can rotate to these fights in time. So I'm just gonna go for my mana buff now. Actually, I may need to
Be careful, right?
clear the left lane first. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make my way over there first, and then I'll make my way to the mana buff. And actually, it looks like the Odin could be in some trouble. Yeah, he's just gonna back off. Stop the enemies from attacking him there. We're gonna put a ward
That is unfortunate.
here. It seems the Soul and the Mercury like it in that area. So I want to make sure I have vision whenever they decide to show up.
Right tower is under attack.
Okay. I'm not quite sure where Guan is. He's going to be back in lane or what's going on. He could have just went back to base as well, which is very likely. He only took one of the fire minions. Oh, yeah, they just took the Gold Fury, unfortunately. Or maybe they didn't. I'm not quite sure. They're rotating to the middle lane, and that's going to be a kill for our support Mercury once again. I think attack middle lane. Okay, they didn't take the Gold Fury. They may have been starting it, but they tried to collapse on us and were unsuccessful. Oh, Odin can catch the Mercury. That would be huge. We caught the Soul out. Oh, we got the Guan. Not the person I was specifically looking for, but we are going to be able to take him out, which is great. We're actually going to be able to get a double kill. Take out the Sylvanas, and Mercury and Soul should be safe here. Oh. No, I missed all my abilities. I'm not going to be able to safely do anything about that. Don't going to be able to catch the Soul. No, I'm not going to be able to catch her, unfortunately. That's too bad. But, I mean, we are going to get a free Gold Fury here. So, that's completely fine. Good job for my teammates. And we're just going to go back to base. And pick up... It's either Obsidian Shard or Book of Thoth is what I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
Let's see. I think I'm just going to go for the Obsidian Shard. And then I'll go into the Book of Thoth right after. Or possibly we'll go into... Just skip the Book of Thoth and go into Rod Tahuti, followed by Spear of Desolation. That could be a very interesting build. And oh my goodness, really good job from the Anubis. And Mercury's going to be able to capitalize on that overcommitment from the Hou Yi. Wow, Anubis did fantastic right there. I wasn't expecting him to live. Really did well with his lifesteal coming out of his Plague of Locusts. It's a really good job. And Hou Yi's going to be able to get a tower. I'm not quite sure if he's going to be able to get back to base. Looks like he will. So really good job in getting things around the map when he saw his team, the enemy team, all in the middle lane. We're almost to our Obsidian Shard as well. We're only about 200 gold away, so I'm just going to go clear out these Harpies. I wonder if Anubis does not want to split these, it seems. Okay, I'm going to make my way to the boar. Please. And I think I will ward up the other side of the jungle as well. Looks like Mercury could be a prime target here. Okay, Mercury did get... Oh. We do have the Soul here. I'm actually going to go for the ultimate. And Guanch is going to go for the ultimate on me as well. The meditation as well coming up from the Guan. Oh, his Soul just needs a little more damage dealt to her to be taken out. Unfortunately, we're not going to be successful with that. And a kill from our Mercury. Oh, I was taken out. I didn't think I was going to get hit by that. I thought I was going to be able to dodge that. I should have used my Sanctuary instead of being greedy right there. As I'm going to take my first death of the game. Although, it looks like Mercury might be able to take out the Soul. Yep. He's going to be taken out, unfortunately, though. But it was the tower that got the kill. Oh my goodness, this Mercury. This Mercury's so salty he died right there. But, yeah. Unfortunate death for him, but it was to the tower, and he did get the Soul. So that is a really good job for him. And I'm going to go for the... I think Ratatouille this game. Or Ratatouille into Spirit Distillation instead of going for Book of Thoth. I think I want to pick up that item and just go aggressive. And I guess I could sell Dynasty Plate Helm later for Book of Thoth. Because it is actually, even though you have to stack it up, pretty decent late game for a stacking item because you already have such a huge mana pool. So it's not a bad item to pick up as your last item on this god. Let's see if Mercury's going to push out the right side. I'll just wait for Odin. He wants to take a little bit of this golden XP.
Thanks. Not a problem.
Take the mana buff, and I'm actually going to see if I can put a ward on the fire giant. See if we can do that really quick. They do not have any vision on this at all, so we're going to be fine with that. I didn't get the basic attack on that. I wonder if, okay, yeah, it's just going to be the Sylvanas and Guan over here. Thought the Mercury may rotate over, but at the moment it's just going to be those two. I do have my teleport available. See if the Anubis can get the Mercury, and yes, he's going to be able to pick him up. Saw the Guan Yu and the Sylvanas on the left side of the map for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure what that rotation was about from them. But we are going to get a kill out of that. Anubis, he's going to be taken out in the process, however. Unfortunately, let's see if Odin can get out of this. Okay, he's going to use his Purification, and he is going to be safe in the end. Oh, Guan actually going aggressive right here. Does have the ultimate running as well. I'm just going to back off then. Fortunate play for the Mercury. Got put in a bad position from the Sylvanas and the rest of the enemy team. And oh my goodness, Hou Yi with almost with a triple bounce there. Going to be able to get the Sylvanas. And I'm going to be able to get the double kill. Oh, almost a triple. But the Hou Yi is going to jump on top of me, and that's going to be a bunch of kills. And we could actually... Oh, never mind. Mercury's back up. I thought we could go for the Fire Giant here, but they need to get the Mercury, and Odin just uses ultimate. So... unless they can get him, I don't think the Fire Giant's the safest thing to do. Actually, we do have the Anubis in. And oh, Mercury went for the ultimate, actually. I'm not quite sure what that was about. This could be a kill on him. He's doing quite a bit of damage. He's just going to try and run away. Oh, he tried to get the double bounce right there, but I think he just missed the wall, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to go for the Ratatouille. Oh, yeah, I said I might sell Dynasty Plate Helm for the... Book of Thoth later. But actually, if I'm going to do that, I think I'd rather just sell it for the Mantle of Discord so I can get tanky late game, as I think I'll definitely be able to do enough damage at that point in the game. And should just focus on some more protections and HP, as Mantle of Discord is one of the probably the best defensive item in the game if you have enough money for it late game. So we're just going to probably pick that up, sell the Dynasty Plate Helm for that later on in the game. So we're just going to... Okay, Odin, I guess, wants to take this as well. Let's see, it looks like the mana buff is going to be up as well. And we do have vision on the Fire Giant because I did put a sentry down earlier. I do have another sentry, though, and I think I want to put it on their side of the jungle on the left side. We're just going to have to find the opportunity to do so. This looks like this could be the time. Oh, hold on. Looks like Mercury going in aggressive, able to take out their Mercury extremely quickly there. I'm just going to go to the middle lane now. Oh, I'm going to miss the soul, unfortunately. Jeez. The Sylvanas lasts a long time in there, surprisingly. I'm just going to go on the ultimate on the Guan Yu. He does have the bulk hope, unfortunately, though. Not quite enough damage, unfortunately. Mercury's going to take a bunch of damage. Oh, shoot, he did have the Sanctuary on. I think Hou Yi's got this kill. Yeah, he does have it, indeed. So we're going to be able to get a bunch of kills right there for only losing 2. Oh, jeez, I walked just right straight into that. Okay, I'm just going to go back to base now.
I'm returning to base. Till we meet again.
Let's see. Yeah, a bit. We should have waited and probably went for the mana buff on the left side, on the enemy side as well, so we could have picked up our brought it to Hootie and sold our Vampiric Shroud for it, but waiting a bit longer is not the worst thing in the world. So we're going to go to the middle lane and see if we can hold this. We're going to be pushing it in. Looks like they're actually going to be committing to this. Oh wow, they went for the full ultimate from the Sylvanas and everything there. I did use my Sanctuary. Okay. I'll throw my 2 in there, see if my team can do anything about that. Ooh, the Mercury went in really deep. He didn't get a crit. I'm so lucky. Although I do have a lot of protection, so I may have been able to be fine there. Nubis, not quite enough damage, unfortunately, with that ultimate. Probably should have snared him first, but they'll probably be able to chase him down. I'm going to be able to pick up my Ratatouille now, and that's going to be a kill in the Sylvanas. The Anubis is pinging the Mercury. I'm not quite sure if they're going to be able to pick him up. It doesn't look like they're trying to chase him down. They're going for the Guan Yu instead. But at this point, probably is even more important. Actually, they're the same level right now. I would actually say the Mercury is probably a bit more important then, because we can take the Fire Giant now. Actually, you know what? If we're trying to take the Fire Giant, Guan's probably a bit more important. But it looks like they're going to surrender here. Fantastic work from my team. The Mercury support ended up working out pretty well in the end right there. Went 9, 5, and 7. Even though I called him support, but he was kind of just playing as the carry in this game. Got 9 kills in the end and was building crit. He actually picked up the Winged Blade though, so he had 1 supportive item there. We had 26k damage, actually the most in the game, which is to be expected. We did a lot of that to Guan Yu in lane. He went 0-6 and 7. Had a really tough time as we did solo him 2 or 3 times, so we had a pretty good game there. Whenever we transition to team fights, we miss a lot of abilities, but we did end up killing a lot of key targets and doing a ton of damage in these fights, so not a bad game. Hob was a lot of fun, and that was your solo lane A through Z Hob was. So anyway, guys, this has been the SM again. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.